Oh my God, she looks just like she did when we bought her. Oh my gosh, it's like brand new. It's like brand new. These keys don't belong to me. They don't belong to me. These keys belong to him. No. Here you go, honey.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another WD detailing video. I'm RJ, Brent's behind the camera, and today we're working on a 1991 BMW E30 325i convertible that was left at a lake house where it sat in a dusty garage, clearly, and then it was also, when they needed to use the garage space, put into a trailer that sat on the driveway. Unfortunately, it collected a lot of moisture inside, it grew mold and mildew on the inside, and obviously the exterior has collected a ton of dust and dirt and debris. The door jambs are covered in crap from trees and organic material. And today we're gonna detail it. And I'm super excited because the woman that owns this car was like over the moon that we were gonna treat her baby right and bring it back to, you know, as like new condition as we could. And I think I have a pretty good feeling the emotions that she had when I was trailering the car back to our shop, I have a pretty good feeling that she's gonna end up crying when she sees the end result. So stick around, wait till the end of the video to see if I'm right. That's my prediction. And maybe I'll bet Brent Chipotle that she does. What do you think, Brent? Okay. All right, without further ado, let's get into the video.
So taking a look over this car, I want to remind you guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you take a second and subscribe. We're making the push to 400,000 subscribers. And I also want to set a like goal of 5,000 likes on this video. I know you guys can absolutely destroy that, but I want to ask the question of the video, so leave your answers in the comments below. When it comes to BMWs, I'm curious, what is your absolute favorite year and model of the BMW? RJ just got a BMW M2 competition, and personally, I like pretty much any version of the M3. I think they're all beautiful, so just curious what you guys like. Leave your answers down below. Now, hopping into the detail, we started with the exterior and began with the wheels. And if you know anything about BMWs, I want you to comment down below why these rims are so special. And the product that we use on the wheels is P&S Brake Buster. We have all the products that we use in our videos linked in the description below if you guys want to check those out. All right. Watch how satisfying it is with all this dust getting rinsed away. won't lie, and if there's any other detailers, leave your comments below on what you think. But anytime we get rid of spider webs or anything that an animal or living thing created, I kind of feel bad a little bit, even though, you know, it has to go. Now to clean the convertible top, because it was covered in both mold and dust, we went ahead and started by pressure washing it and gave it a good rinsing first. And then we covered it with all-purpose cleaner and used a soft horsehair brush to really work that into the fibers. And then we pressure washed all of that out again and got it clean. Now moving on to the engine bay, the main focus here was to just get it cleaned up so when they want to get this thing back on the road sometime soon, it's easier to work on and they don't have to worry about grease and dirt everywhere. But this leads me to a question. Now that you guys can see that this car is basically stock, what would you guys do to this car if you owned it? Would you leave it stock the way it is? Because I know that makes it a lot more sought after by collectors. It probably makes it worth a lot more money. Or would you do your own modifications? And if you did, what would they be? Leave it in the comments below. Now to prepare the paint for the polishing step, we're going to go ahead and spray iron fallout remover on it to remove any rusted iron in the clear coat out of it. And then we're going to use our clay mitt to agitate that just to make sure the paint is absolutely perfectly clean before we go ahead and use our polisher, so the polisher is not picking all that stuff up and dragging it along the paint and adding more micro scratches. Now, as you can see beforehand, this paint was pretty messed up and we weren't exactly sure how it got to be like this, but after a good two-step polish, we were able to get it to look absolutely perfect. And after getting the whole car polished, we'll go ahead and put Colinite 845, which is a wax on it, to make sure it's protected and it keeps that oxidation off. Okay, with this floor mat, we knew that it was pretty much a lost cause, but we wanted to see if we could get these stains out of it. And if you guys have any idea how this could happen to a floor mat after sitting in a trunk for a long time, leave a comment down below. I'm curious. Now going through the glove box, there was a ton of stuff in here, all from about 2005 and a little bit before. And we even found these crackers that expired in July of 05 that were super moldy, absolutely gross. But we took everything out and then we gave it a good cleaning and tried to get it as clean as possible. And now we're gonna go ahead and vacuum the carpets and spray some pre-treat into it. And what that's gonna do is kill odors and start working on breaking down those stains in the carpet. So when we come back later with the extractor, it's gonna make getting them out a breeze. Now check out the center console. I think that this phone is so cool. The owner told us that this is functional, and it was when they last used the car. I think it's just so retro and cool. moving on to the extracting, we don't put any soap in the extractor. We only use hot water, but we'll use soap in the carpet and we'll get it a little bit wet with the extractor. We'll use our drill brush and then we'll extract it all away. And if you guys are having trouble with some stains when you're extracting, I would recommend giving it a couple passes and seeing if you're able to get it out. And sometimes as a detailer, you have to know when to leave it and move on to the next part because you can't spend all day on one stain if it's not going to come out. And now with the carpets all cleaned, we'll go ahead and put the seats back in. We'll condition them to make them soft again, and we'll clean the windows. And I want to remind you guys that we have the best reaction a customer has ever given us, and a huge surprise that even she surprised us with at the end of the video. So make sure you keep watching until you see all of that because you don't want to miss it.
All right, guys, so we're here with the owner of the car. It's actually Deb, it's her car, and Louis is her son. And he was the one that contacted us and told us about the opportunity and said it's been sitting for a while. And then this is the gentleman that brought Deb to the dealership to purchase the car in the first place. So they've all had a part in the history of this car, but how long has the car actually been sitting?
At least 5 years, yeah. Our dog passed away and we never drove it again. And when my husband, John, by the way, is his name, when he brought me there to the dealership, I asked the guy, what does BMW stand for? Remember we talked about that? And my husband said, be my wife. He was not my husband at that time.
Oh, wait, so that's where you,
yeah,
that was where you,
be my wife.
Oh, you know, they had said the joke.
No, he didn't propose there. No.
Oh, okay, but he was getting to the,
yeah.
he was, okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, no, it seems as if there's so many memories that have been made with this car, especially, you know, with Augie no longer being here. So.
And him as a child.
Yeah.
A little
well,
child.
I can't express how much fun we had doing it. There's a lot of cars that we do that are easier than others, and this definitely was one of those. The car's all ready for you. We're gonna have Brent go inside. We'll throw up the door and surprise you guys. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness, a little black Barry.
You did this in 2 days?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God, she looks just like she did when we bought her. Hi honey, you look beautiful. I kissed her goodbye, remember?
You did.
And kissing her hello. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Well, there's more to see. Check out the interior.
You guys did an incredible job. Oh my gosh.
Here, we'll try and get one of the lights so you can actually...
Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh I have to tell you honestly, I can still see Lily sitting in the front seat there as a little child.
Oh.
And my dog in the back seat, and it looked like this then. We put it away and it hasn't looked like this ever since.
Oh, that is, I mean, the emotion that, you know, you're experiencing right now is, I mean, that's why we do it. You know, we're car enthusiasts. People that watch these videos are car enthusiasts for the most part, and to see you have a connection with this car and your whole family have a connection with this car, I mean, that's why we do it. You know, that's the whole point of making these videos in the first place.
The love that you guys have doing this for people speaks volumes of who you are and who this company is.
We have great parents, so we definitely owe it to them first and foremost. But
you always do this to me. Last time I saw him, he was going to visit his grandmother, his Nana, which got my heart.
But I mean, she, you know, aside from a quick little tune-up, I think she's a runner and a driver.
Oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
It's just incredible.
She's beautiful. Let me see back here. Oh my God.
I gotta move the lights back so.
Look at her. Oh my gosh. It's like brand new. It's like brand new.
Yeah, we, like I said, yesterday we spent all day polishing. Today was all for the interior, so.
This is just, I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to sound selfish, but none of the cars that I've ever seen on your show have come out this good. Maybe it's because we're not here in person with the other ones, but this car looks brand new. I can't believe it.
It's in great shape. It was an absolute. That's always our hope, is to make it look. That's always our hope, is to make it look, you know, as like new as possible and look better than the day that it was bought. But it was an absolute honor. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity.
And thanks to my son Louis.
Of course.
Louis found you guys.
Of course.
Online, and I think anybody that you guys show this to should know about your company.
Well, thank you so much.
What you guys do is incredible. It's just totally incredible. You guys, RJ and Brent, have been lifesavers. You're unbelievable. You're two of the finest, astute, competent young men I've ever met in my life, honestly. And this car looks brand new. It looks brand new. And me saying that the car looks brand new brings back memories. And the memories of my son, Louis, sitting in that seat, in a car seat, okay? From the car seat, me driving him to school, until the point that he drove himself to school in this car.
I remember illegally driving this around the block when I was too young to drive.
And when he drove this car to school, you know, it was just like, I don't know how to explain it.
He was taking a piece of you.
Yeah, this was like, I always thought my first baby, you know, and then nothing could ever, I mean, the joy that I felt from this car and owning it could never ever replace the joy in my life of having my son. He's my heart and he's everything to me. So when you gave me these keys right now, these keys don't belong to me. They don't belong to me. These keys belong to him. No. Here you go, honey. My son, Louis, I love you with all my heart. You are my heart. And these keys belong to you. Wait, there's more. It's not just the keys that belong to you. It's the car.
It's our car. How about that?
I want it to be your car. And I know that there's no one in this world that will take better care of it than you, and how your passion is, and everything that you care about in life.
I grew up with this.
I know.
Your mom had called me last night and she goes, I don't want Louis to hear this. So I'm gonna step out, and
You reminded me.
she wanted to plan this whole thing. She goes, I want to give the car to him. I want your viewers to see the emotion, obviously, with the car and how much she loves you. So, so we were all in cahoots and kind of behind your back trying to figure out the best way to surprise you.
That's so cool.
But we thought it was just such a perfect ending to a great story, and then a new beginning as well.
It
So,
truly is. It's the best between you guys and the car and this. It's like I said to you on the phone. It's like a 1-2 KO punch. This is the epitome of everything, synergy. You know, this is it. This
that's
is
beautiful.
all.
I couldn't have said it better.
Thank
You're a
you
wonderful
so
woman.
much, honey.
You guys are a wonderful
Thank you,
family.
Brent.
Louie, I'll give you the knuckles because the gloves
I'm
are
gonna
dirty.
tell you guys are the best. What you
Oh,
did to this
thank
car
you.
is just, thank you, God. It's
Oh,
incredible.
It's a passion. It's beautiful. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe, and we will catch you guys next Saturday.